Hello everyone, and today's my talk on this bird monitoring in India symposium is Western Waterbird Census in Porbandar district of Gujarat from 2015 to 2021. So we had three main objectives for doing this work. And first objective was to find out number and a list of different waterbird species which meet 1% population threshold at our wetlands. And we wanted to identify wetlands of international importance which support 20,000 waterbirds at any point of time. We also wanted to identify wetlands which support 1 lakh or more than 1 lakh waterbirds at any point of time. And in this study, we have selected 23 wetlands of Porbandar district of Gujarat, and we continuously perform Asian Waterbird Census from 2015 to continuously 2021. And we followed suggested count period of Wetland International, which is mostly in third week of January every year. And standard counting techniques like ground count, roost count, and block counts were followed, and later all these checklists or counts were uploaded to eBird. We accessed fifth edition of waterbird population estimates for 1% biogeographical population. So different waterbirds have different 1% threshold. For example, common crane 1% threshold is 700 birds. It means if 700 common cranes are present at any particular wetland, that wetland is internationally important site. For Democile crane, it is 1,000 birds, and for greater flamingo, it is 2,400 birds. So for different species, this 1% population threshold is different. Now, this is one of the criteria to identify any wetland as IBA, that's important bird and biodiversity area, which is now known as key biodiversity area. It is also one of the criteria for identifying the Ramsar site. So that's why this criteria is very important. Now, this is our study area. Porbandar district is a coastal district of Gujarat. And in Porbandar, we have several low-lying areas. So these are naturally depressed areas. So these low-lying areas of Porbandar, they are known as Ghed region. So now this word Ghed is derived from Ghada, means pot. Like pot stores the water, these Ghed regions, they also store the water. So two Ghed regions we have in Porbandar. First is Barda Ghed region, and second is Sorthi Ghed region. So within this Ghed area, we have different size and different types of wetlands. So all 23 wetlands are part of either Barda Ghed or Sorthi Ghed. And there are some reservoirs also which are not part of Ghed region. For example, Kodara, Kambada, Ranasar are the reservoirs in around Barda Wildlife Sanctuary, which is again in Porbandar district. And the main wetland is this Mokar Sagar wetland complex, and another is Meda Creek wetland. Now, what we found is total 101 surveys we have done from 2015 to 21, and we repeatedly covered area of 20,192 hectares. And at the end of this exercise, we found that there are total 145 different species of waterbirds and wetland dependent birds. First objective was 1% population threshold of waterbirds. So we found total 36 species which are present at 1% threshold or above. And second objective was to identify waterbirds, to identify wetlands which support over 20,000 waterbirds. So there are total 8 wetlands out of 23, like Amipur, Subhasnagar, Kushdi, Bardasagar, Mokarsagar, Chawar, Chaya, and Medagri. Medagri supported more than 20,000 waterbirds 6 times out of 7. Third objective was to identify wetlands which support over 1 lakh waterbirds. So we found two different wetlands, Medagri, which supported 1 lakh waterbirds once, and Mokarsagar, which supported 1 lakh waterbirds 5 times. And mean waterbird population of Mokarsagar is 2,31,980. So that's really a huge number. And I think it is one of the important wetland at national level, not at the state level. And here you can see annual population and total species recorded in 23 wetlands under present study. So in the year of 2015, total 2,08,150 water birds of 103 species were recorded. Highest number of species were recorded in the year of 2020. 134 species were recorded in 2020, and highest number of water birds were recorded in year 2016. 4,96,620 water birds were recorded. And these are the 36 species meeting 1% population threshold. In 1 year, we recorded demoiselle cranes, which is above the global population in our wetlands. Half flyaway population of Eurasian pigeons were also recorded. 33 and 36% flyaway population of common crane were recorded. 17% flyaway population of lesser flamingos were recorded. And 11% flyaway population of greater flamingo was also recorded. And out of 23 wetlands, we have 14 wetlands which support at least one species with 1% population threshold. So here you can see Bhadarbara, Chaya, Podara, Lamba, Navi Bandar, Ranasar, and Visawada. They support one species with 1% population threshold. On another hand, we have Medagrik and Jawar which support 11 species, and above all, we have Mokarsagar which support 32 species with 1% population threshold. So I think this is really a great number for any wetland like Mokarsagar. And here you can see different trends of water birds over the year. So first, you can have a look at migratory cranes. So the number of cranes in the year 2019 were huge, over 250,000 migratory cranes were recorded. Second, you can have a look at ducks. So recently in 2021, we have seen close to 2 lakh ducks, and most of them were Eurasian pigeon. And then flamingo, you can see a slightly declining trend over the year. And trend of food started around 25,000, then it fall, and again it's around 50,000 at the end of 2021. And on another side, the population of pelicans and terns are more or less stable over the years. And all of these 23 wetlands, they are very unique. They are very important for water birds, and they are also very important for people. And they form a unique flood plains, and they are kind of flood regulator. But most of these wetlands are not protected. And only one wetland, which is Porbandar Bird Sanctuary, which covers the area of 9.33 hectare, it's kind of a legally protected as a wildlife sanctuary. While on the other hand, other wetlands, either some part of these wetlands are conservation reserves, or there are some frequent patrolling by forest department, but legally they are not protected wetland. Mokarsagar and Medagrik, they support over 1 lakh water birds. They are very important wetlands, and they should be declared as Ramsar site or community or conservation reserve. So that's all. Thank you very much.